Craig Marks. He's a senior English major at Youngstown State University. Has had his poetry published in the Penguin Review. Everybody welcome Craig Marks.
I just want to say thanks to Jenny for publishing. I really appreciate it. I was also going to say some kind words about Chris Barzak, but...
You can say some kind words about me.
Oh, well, Chris. This is from my story, Confluence Occurrence. I wish you were dead, the woman spat. Careful what you wish for, the man snarled. I smiled. No one noticed. Children wishing death upon a parent is laughable, an attempt at rebellion from an immature soul. Asking for death to come to the sick or elderly can sometimes be a prayer, a wish of kindness for a tired soul. But when that phrase is uttered between lovers, that's when fate steps in, and I'm always ready for a challenge. It takes a lot to get to the point of wishing death on someone. It changes you inside. It's my job to hang around and try to force an internal change and prevent a regrettable future. Most times, the cursed life has already been snuffed out by the guy with the sickle, but a whole lot of problems in the future can be avoided with a single realization. Uttering those 5 little words seals fate, if you will, but per an agreement made before the earth was fully formed, I have to try to rectify the internal consequences of cursing the life of your lover. The man grabbed his keys and stormed out the door. A perfectly timed crack of thunder synchronized with the sound of the door pounding against the frame. She watched from the window as he grabbed his door handle. Tears streamed from the corner of her eye. Outside, the skies opened up, spilling its contents on the earth below. The man drove off in the sudden thunderstorm, his dark blue coupe blurring into obscurity the farther it got from its home. In an hour, the man would get tired of driving in circles, waiting off his anger, and pull into a relatively empty lot to sleep for the night. But for now, the woman standing by the window swiped her hands past moist cheekbones. I watched her jaw harden and cracked my knuckles. She was going to be tough. The night ended in a spectacular light show as an emotion-filled deluge continued to fall outside of her 4 walls. Morning seemed to come quickly to the iron statue of a woman. I took a chance hanging out this early in the day, as there really aren't any dark corners to conceal myself in. But I had invested a millennia setting this up, and there was no way I was going to miss out. Outside it was still raining, even though no tears fell from the woman. Her jaw set hard in place, cheekbones clenched. I found a nice place to camp out in the foyer as the woman headed for a shower. A small boy ran past, running from room to room as if he had lost someone. The word "Daddy" faintly trembled from his lips as he briefly paused at each entryway. 8 hours ago, the same face, partially concealed by railing spindles, spied a vicious exchange. Ghostly features illuminated by a faint night light sunk as the door slammed. A lightning strike revealed a little red nose and wet cheeks. Now that face had a body, and the child as a whole looked deflated. It truly is a shame when children are involved. Their innocence is a blessing, a veil covering their fragile eyes from the ugliness around them. But I had a job to do, and the kid would just have to come along for the ride. The child slumped into a chair and buried his head in his arms. Thank you.